Hey, this is Ryan, one half of Draft to the Future. We have a lot of really exciting content coming in the future, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Today, we're working on player spotlights. So let's get started. Today we're talking about Eric McAlister, the wide receiver out of TCU. He is a guy that I noticed when he was at Boise State and have been following along since. He's a tall, lean, outside wide receiver. Like I said, he spent 2 years at Boise State. And he broke out as a sophomore with nearly 900 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then he continued his success in year one at TCU despite having guys like Savion and Bech ahead of him. He is 6'3", 205 pounds. Some of the things that I really like about his game is he's got a great catch radius. If he has the length to get to the ball, he's gonna bring it in. So he can make up for maybe not the best throws, which, with Josh Hoover as his quarterback, normally the ball's right where it needs to be. But he's got some great catch radius. He's also got great body control. So those toe tap catches that you might have to have in the NFL, he's definitely going to be able to make those. And he's much faster than he looks. He's not necessarily the quickest off the snap or maybe the shiftiest guy there is, but he's got some really great long speed. If he gets up to speed, then you're not catching him, and there's a lot of film that shows that. Some of the things that I think he needs to improve on, I think he could have a better route tree. Part of that probably was due to the way he was used last year. In his first year at TCU, he had a lot more drops, and he had less success in contested catches. So I want to see him get back to his Boise State year, where he was much better with his drops and was making every contested catch that came his way. I do think that he could add a little bit more muscle. He's got some. He's a little skinny, and then, like I said, he's got a slow release. He's not going to beat you off the line. He needs to get up to speed. I've got a few clips here. As always, I'll try to put those links in the section below. The first one is a great example of his yak ability. He gets the ball, sheds a couple arm tackles, and gets another 20 yards after the catch. This is one of those plays that you see this catch, and you don't think it's going to go much further than it does, but because he was able to shed a couple of those arm tackles and avoid some of the defenders, he was able to get a lot more. This next one, I keep talking about his long speed. That's what this next clip shows. So great catch, makes the catch and immediately turns, and he somewhat pushes the DB away, and once he gets going, that defensive back's not catching him. So he's got those long strides. You see his speed pick up as he gets down the field, and he runs it all the way in. So McAlister's a guy that I really like, especially his 2023 tape. But year 2 at TCU will hopefully be a breakout year, and I really think it's going to be. With the talent that left that team, he's going to be more focal point of the offense. And I think currently I probably have around 3 or 4 grade on him, but he's the type of guy that I think can move himself up quite a bit this year. But definitely a fun watch. Keep an eye on him because I think Josh Hoover and him are going to do great things in the TCU offense this year. As always, like and subscribe, and come back next time for the next player spotlight.